Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Modded Minecraft. As you can see, we've made some updates here. I went ahead and completed the smeltery and Tinker's Construct and made it one block higher. It's actually really funny story. So the entire population of this village, minus one villager, like that guy on the roof over there, or one of them, every single other villager was actually inside the smeltery. Like, they were all just kind of chilling there because they would get up on like these casting tables and just walk in here, and then when one of them came, then the rest of them just all wanted to join in. I guess it was a cool hangout spot, so they all ended up being in there. So I had to chase them all out, and then I built the smeltery. Don't worry, I didn't burn them and activate it with them in there or anything, although that may happen at some point if I'm bored. So we'll see. But yeah, I've done a lot of other mining off camera, a lot of vanilla Minecrafting, as you can see here by my achievement tree. I've already got diamonds, as you can see. A couple other things here. So I wanted to take care of a lot of that off camera so that it wouldn't bore you guys. Because, I mean, everybody knows vanilla Minecrafting caving, and that's kind of not the point of this series so much. It's more about the mods themselves and some of the cool things we can do with them. So yeah, I took care of a lot of that off camera. Then I actually wanted to record like myself making, you know, all the seared bricks and the faucet here, and, you know, the smeltery controller and the seared tank and all that stuff. And I had actually recorded all of it. But then the program that I used crashed and I lost the recording. So sorry about that, guys, but it was a lot of work that's not really that reversible, so I can't really go back and get it back, but it'll have to do for now. Right now we've got some molten tin in here. I just was testing it out. Haven't really done anything else with this though, so we've still got plenty of time. Plenty of things that we can do. So let me go ahead and move into my little temporary hut here and show you guys what I've got so far. So this is basically what I got while I was... Okay, dude, seriously. Try and do a video here. Come on. So this is basically what I got while I was mining. These are all the ores that I got. A bunch of ore berries and all kinds of ores. A lot of iron. As you can see, I've already smelted some of it. And I went ahead and made a couple other items too that I wanted to make sure I could get going. And also, another thing I was going to show you guys that got cut out, these seared bricks. These are what are used to make the smeltery and all that, like if I need to make it taller and all that stuff. You make them by smelting grout in the furnace. And grout, I can actually just show you here. Grout looks like this. I am grout. It's so funny. Nice Guardians of the Galaxy reference. And grout is made by gravel, clay, and sand, and you get 2 grout for that. Then when you smelt the grout into the in here, then you get these seared bricks. So that's pretty much it. Oh, it's almost time for bed, guys. So the other thing I did, you may notice here, this little item, the sleeping bag. That is an item that allows me to be... I'm not going to be able to get past him, am I? There we go. That item allows you to be out in the world, and when it's nighttime, you can, once it comes nighttime, go ahead and sleep in your sleeping bag. So cool, right? And it basically loads it into your chest plate area, which is why you saw the chest plate there a second ago. And it allows you to not have your spawn point reset. So this bed right here is not moving. So if I die out in the world, then it'll show up right here, and that's awesome because I don't want to have to travel all the way over here from my original spawn point on the server. So now that I've set it with the bed, that should be much nicer. So I'm using the sleeping bag when I'm out and about. Now the other thing that I want to show you too is this little setup I have going on over here. So as you see right here, this is a liquid XP tank, and this is the XP drain. Again, I wanted to make this on camera to show you guys, but it crashed, so yeah, sorry about that. But I'll show you kind of how it works. All I do is I stand on top of this drain, and you see that? It just took away my enchantment levels. And then I can stand here under the drain, and when I apply a redstone signal to it with this lever, XP just comes draining out here. And it's also draining out of this tank. So I made the tank as well from OpenBlocks. And the XP shower. And yeah, I'll turn that off right now, so that's pretty much it. Nice little residue that it leaves behind. I'm going to get a proper setup for this now. This is just kind of ramshackle just so I can get things up and running. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Stand on here and they all go away. Yeah, pretty cool. Let me show you again how that works. So let me see. So XP drain is right here, and it's made with 9 iron bars, just like that. Pretty simple. And then the tank that I store the liquid XP in is right here, made with 5 glass panes and 4 obsidian. And the shower is made with 3 iron ingots and 1 obsidian. So just like that. Pretty cool. That's it. It's pretty simple. And yeah, you'll also notice I got a ton of obsidian here because when I went mining, one of the things that I found was 3 diamonds, and only 3. I've still only found 3. I'll work on that, but I used the 3 diamonds to make a diamond pickaxe because I knew I needed obsidian for those items and a couple other items that I want to make. So yeah. I'm trying to think what else has happened. Oh, speaking of, so there's a guy standing right here, right? You guys remember the villager that was stuck in the quicksand over here? I think it was over here. Well, I came back one morning and I saw there was a zombie in the quicksand, and then that villager had been turned into a zombie villager. So, really sad. Had to kill them both. I couldn't leave them both there. I did think it was kind of funny though, so I guess that's my punishment for torturing these poor villagers. But yeah. I think that's about it for now. Let me go ahead and get organized here, and I'll show you guys a little bit more what my plans are. Alright, yeah, so I'm back. Sorry, dude, I mean, I wish I could give you some XP, but it's not going to do you any good. Yeah, sorry about that. Alright, welcome back, guys. So, yeah. Alright, so what I want to do now is kind of catch you guys up on some of what you missed and where I'm going next. What I want to do immediately next is kind of consolidate all of my Tinker's Construct huts, because I actually have like 3 of these in this village, which is super awesome, because I've got like random starter gear to get going with Tinker's Construct. Oh, obsidian, yeah, obsidian knife blade, that's cool. Hopefully that's worth something. But yeah, I've got like 3 of these in this village, so I'm going to go ahead and consolidate those and put them all together so that I can make life easier for myself. I also want to, speaking of obsidian, let me go ahead and just show you guys that. So, obsidian, right? So I go over here and I've got this stuff, which I've mentioned before. This is this insanely awesome obsidian armor. This is probably my like most immediate advanced goal at the moment. This is what I want to do specifically right now, because it's going to be really awesome armor and awesome weapons to go ahead and have with me when I'm attacking places. You make them with obsidian ingots, and with NEI here I can just click on an obsidian ingot and find out how I get that. And it looks like I need to put osmium ingots into an osmium compressor, and it makes like refined obsidian dust, and then like okay, yeah, somehow. I don't know exactly how this works, but okay, alright, sure, I'll go with it. But let's see, how do I make that osmium compressor, because there it is. Let's see what this is. Okay, so it's buckets, steel casing, advanced control circuit, and enriched alloy. Steel casing looks like steel ingots and osmium ingot. Okay, that's cool. I can get these ingots a little bit further out in the world, because when I have this chunk loaded, I think, is when I add in the Mekanism mod, so these ores will not have generated in the chunks nearby where I am, so I need to go a little bit further away for these to generate. And then let's see. Let's go back to this. Okay, enriched alloy. How do I make that? Looks like I have redstone and iron ingot and a metallurgic infuser, and it gives me this enriched alloy. Okay, so how do we make a metallurgic infuser? This is why I love NEI. There we go. And furnace, that's pretty easy. Osmium, iron, redstone. Okay. Yeah, I can totally do that too. And then, where were we? Osmium. Okay, there we go. And then advanced control circuit. So I need more of those alloys and a basic control circuit, which it looks like metallurgic infuser again, so redstone and osmium this time. Gives me a basic control circuit. Okay, so that's pretty doable. I can definitely roll with that. So that's going to be one of our more immediate goals, which will require me to travel a little bit further. Oh, hello there, guys. That was creepy. Yeah, okay. You guys look like these druids or something that are just looking over at me ready to pronounce judgment or something. Take a chill pill, guys. Alright, I'm gonna stand over here. Okay. So yeah, that's one thing I want to do, is get that going. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, and I want to get started with Archimedes Ships, which this is the mod. I mean, this is all there is to it. So basically it centers around this, which is the ship's helm. It's pretty easy. I can pretty much make that right now. And placing that block down creates like whatever you have, whatever your configuration is, it makes that a ship. Like it recognizes that configuration of items as a ship. And then you've got these balloons here, which is just wool and string. So I would need to do some grinding to get more like string and wool, because I don't have, I think I only have one piece of string right now. And then you can have different colored balloons, but yeah, whatever. That doesn't matter to me too much. We've got these control panels here, or measurement gauges, I guess they are. I don't need a passenger seat because there's only one person in this game, and that's me. Shore buffer, this is what you use to help your ship not become attached to the world, like when you landed or bump into something, so that's going to be important. The floater here, and then an ink sac is what you use, and a steam engine to power it, and that's how you make it, so that's pretty cool. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that does. But yeah, if you have, I think, 40% of balloons comprising the materials of your ship, then it'll float in the air, which is definitely what I want to do. I want to have a floating ship because I want to be able to go like to the places like the top of this canyon and see what's up there. I want to go up to that island over there, visit all those islands, find out what it is that is in the sky up there. It looks like some kind of like blue trees or something with green bark. I don't know, it might be slime, I think. I'm not sure. But yeah, that'll be fun. But yeah, that's pretty much it for now. So I'm going to go ahead and work on a lot of that stuff off camera again, not to bore you guys, and I'll see you guys back here in a little bit if I come across anything else interesting. Alright, well, we are back from our travels. I've done a lot of... Okay, wow, you guys really like to sneak up on me, don't you? Alright, well, so as you can see, I had to add another chest in here, and this is some of the loot that I've got in here. I filled up the rest of this chest almost all the way. And yeah, a couple other things over here. Nothing too crazy. The things of note, this thing right here, the King Slime Dagger, and then some gelatinous slimes. So I ran across this boss mob, and apparently it's a King Slime, and he spawns like a blue slime, except he's really, really large, and he wasn't too difficult. So once I beat him, he dropped that, which is pretty sweet, and then as well he dropped a miniature yellow heart, which I can eventually use to make a heart canister to give myself more maximum XP. So I am really excited about that. But the main thing that I got, oh yeah, I found this in one of the chests along with this, which that'll be awesome. Feather falling, I'll put that on my boots, and a saddle. But in the chests, I got that kind of stuff, but mainly I got all of this string from these cobwebs, and then I got a decent amount of wool here as well, and then I got some cotton that I can use to craft wool or string also. So yeah, we've got a ton of stuff. We're ready to go to make some Archimedes ships. What do you think? Does that sound like a plan? What do you think? Yeah? Okay, well, let's do it. Alright guys, so when we come back, we're going to go ahead and get started making a ship. And hopefully, if all goes well, we'll be able to fly up there. It's gonna be awesome. Alright guys, stay tuned.